Hey there, and welcome to this quick explainer. Today, we're taking a look at Bitcoin's 21 million cap. It's this hard-coded limit that makes the whole system, honestly, incredibly unique.
There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. So what happens when the last one is mined? Let's find out.
Okay, let's dive into this. You know how with traditional fiat money, central banks can just, print more currency whenever they feel like it, right? Bitcoin is totally different. It has this absolute, unbreakable scarcity built right into its underlying code. The system strictly dictates that only 21 million coins will ever exist. Period. No exceptions. And it's exactly this fixed supply limit that gives the coin so much of its value. It basically acts like digital gold.
So, how did those coins actually get out into the world in the first place? Well, it happens through a process called mining. Basically, computers all around the world are solving these complex puzzles to process user transactions, and in return, they earn brand new Bitcoins as a reward. But here is the really clever part. The code automatically cuts that reward in half roughly every 4 years. It's an event everyone calls the halving. And because of this mechanism, the creation of new supply drastically slows down over time. It's a perfect way to artificially limit the speed of new coins entering the market.
And this brilliantly illustrates the timeline we actually see playing out in the real world. Think about it. The very first Bitcoin was mined way back in 2009. Because those initial rewards were so high, we've actually already mined the vast majority of the supply today. But since that mining reward just keeps getting chopped in half over and over again, the release of the final few coins stretches way out into the future. In fact, the math dictates that the last fraction of a Bitcoin won't be mined until roughly the year 2140. Yeah, that's well over a century from now.
So what happens to the miners when the year 2140 finally rolls around and there are literally no more new coins left to be minted? Are they just going to pack it up and go home? No, not at all. Right now, miners make their money from a mix of newly minted coins and transaction fees. But after 2140, their compensation is going to shift entirely to the transaction fees paid by the users. The miners will keep right on securing the network and processing transactions, The incentive simply evolves.
It really is a beautifully simple, self-sustaining economic model designed to last for generations without any human intervention. It kind of makes you wonder though, right? Will future users actually be willing to pay higher fees to keep the network secure once those block rewards are totally gone? I guess time will tell. But the code guarantees one thing for sure: fixed supply, fees forever. That's how Bitcoin works once mining runs out.